All right, welcome back, everyone. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys. I'm pretty sure by the time this video is uploaded, we'll be over 100 subscribers. I'm super pumped about that. That's super awesome. Really just excited that,
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, bud. There's 100 people out there that are interested in watching what I do, and I really appreciate everyone's support. And we're back again today. Can you guess it? Working on the cars before driving them. Yep, are you excited? Yeah. So right now we've got all of the center console spot taken out because I did get a hydro e-brake for this and a dual caliper setup, and that's what we're going to be putting in today. And I'm going to be testing it. I've never had an actual dual caliper hydro setup. I've never felt one before. I never experienced what it's like to actually rip it when you're going down the road. So possibly we'll do that today. I got to get one more little fitting for the brake line.
And then can we go for a round?
Go for a round in the car or on the bikes?
On the bikes.
You want to go on the bikes? Yeah, can I ride the electric one though? Cool. Distraction. You got a hand as a shift knob. So after lots of debating on if I wanted to keep the lower half of the center console in here, I think I'm gonna end up taking it out completely, and the side pieces right here. I thought about just trying to trim it right here, but I'm gonna take it out and put everything in first before I decide to cut it up. I had to get my toolkit because there's like a 10 mil or something. I don't know the actual size of it, but I just had to get this set up. So let's see here. It was a 10. Perfect. So let's take this out, bud. So we get this piece out, and then we're gonna have to find spots to put those switches back, huh?
Can I do that one?
Do what one? The ratchet? There's not really much you can ratchet in here.
Where can I ratchet?
Uh-oh. Oh, it's just part of the, is it connected on the bottom somehow? It is. Where's that Phillips at, buddy? So there must be a Phillips down here somewhere. Right there.
Where should I screw?
I don't know.
Right here?
Okay. We're gonna pull this out, bud. Look out. I'm gonna get this out. I think there's another screw down here, some sorts.
So I can...
Let's see this. Oh. Watch your head, bud. Damn, oh, that's really in there. I just don't want to break this, so we gotta be really gentle with this. So I'm gonna come over to your side.
Can I sit in there?
Yeah, we got a Chinese fire drill, okay?
Okay.
You have better luck going around the other way, bud. Or not. Get all this stuff out of here so I don't break anything. Alright, so it feels like there's a bolt or like a clip in here or something that's holding this piece from. Uh-oh. You alright?
Yeah.
Good. My BMW flashlight that doesn't work. That's so cool. This car just keeps surprising me with random things. Like the little pod down here of
Can I hold?
quarters. Rib nuts? Oh, it's probably for the wide body. BMW emblem. Nice. Oh, razor blade. Sick. Okay, so there's a Phillips. I don't know how to pull this out. On the Supras, you just pinch these and pull them.
He's out.
I'm gonna leave those there, bud. So I got it out. I couldn't figure out where the other bolt was. I couldn't see it because I didn't want to pull the glove box down or whatever that other bolt was.
Can I get on the side?
So I just ripped it and it came right out. The bolt was not in there. Somebody had removed it before. So I'm gonna stay on this side for a second, bud.
Can I rip some of that?
If you can try. It's hard, huh? So I think that hydro mounts in here. I don't know where the guy said that the bolt's mounted to, but I'm gonna try and fit it and see where it goes.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, bud. All right, so here's the hydro setup.
I like it.
Oh, that's probably where it mounts. Okay.
I like it, Dad.
So it's real close to my, it is real wobbly though. I do need to put some adapters on here. Maybe I can have it set up like this. Sitting right here would be perfect. And then just bow, 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 you know. So, is there a hole? I'll have to change that mount for sure. This one goes
Can we take
right
this
there.
thing
That has
out?
to go right there.
It doesn't have to go right here.
Yeah, it does. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want brake fluid everywhere.
What is that?
That's just a line. So maybe I could switch this to the other side to come around because
Can
it's kind of in my way. And then I could re-drill this hole with this just tilted back a little bit more, or just adjust this. And that's probably what I'm not doing, so I don't have to go too crazy.
Can I undo this one?
No. But it has a an e-brake on it, so you just lock it in place. It's not bolted down, but so you can't go too tight. But I'm gonna have to remove the carpet right in this little spot, and then
We're all set.
that's not bad. It kind of, I wish it was angled a little bit more. Maybe it will when the carpet's out. So let me get to that point, and then Alright, so what I've done is I've cut this little hole with this bracket in there. The arm is going to go through. I don't have like a saw. I want to have a sawzall. I don't have blades. I don't have a multi-tool or anything to cut that nicely. So I cut it straight down, just drilled holes and then bent it off. I got this mounted up. As you guys can see, it's not the best. You know, obviously I just have drills with drill bits. So I've just been drilling holes and then like using it like a machine and like just pushing the drill bit, trying to get it to go in a bigger circle. Hasn't really been working that much, but so I've got this in here, and I got this to hold the top piece on because it bolts right here. So it's gonna have to go in and under. It's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to get this thing in, but then it's gonna bolt on, and I've got my centering bolt or the hole washer right there. So that's pretty much good to go. I mean, I do have a little rubber boot to put on that, and then that should be fine. But what I'm going to be doing next is I got to get this in here and locked in somehow. And once I get this locked in,
Hi, Daddy.
hi, buddy. I think should be good to go. So this was the one that was in there before. It was this little black piece, and if I get it right, I might actually be able to slide this back in there.
So it can go right.
And if you guys can see, so there's a big hole on the inside of this, or how well you guys can see. There's like a big
hole right here.
Yeah, and then another one right there, and then on the end of this is gonna fit in there, and then my bolt can go all the way through and clamp it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I?
So you know what we're talking about, huh, Weston?
Can I screw this?
Screw what?
This.
Yeah, I guess if you want to. Alright, so my bad, guys. I didn't realize my phone stopped recording. It actually died. You know, there goes me again, being bad at keeping my stuff charged. And are you guys clean right now? Okay, so phone died. I didn't realize it. I continued working for I don't know how long until I decided to show you guys what I came up with. And then it's when I realized that my phone was dead. So I haven't watched that video back. My phone's been on the charger the whole time. It's been about 30-40 minutes or whatever. I had it plugged into my truck and it did not last very long. Well, it just didn't charge very well. So this is what I've been kind of dealing with while you guys have been gone, basically. So I straightened this piece out a little bit. It just needs to be bolted down and it'll pull that one piece back up. I put the cover on and then I moved that riv nut. I think you guys were here for that. But I did go ahead and I bought some Sawzall blades, some metal ones, so I could trim this up a little bit somehow, just kind of notch it, make it a little bit taller, because it is slightly, it does slightly rub right there. I don't know if that's from previous, but it looks pretty fresh, a little bit old maybe, but put you guys in the 0.5 zoom. What I was thinking was, now that I got some Sawzall blades, I can cut this piece apart, and this will fit in here perfectly flush. It's not going to be too high or anything like that, but it'll have the hole for the riv nut down there. And then if I cut it, let's see if I just did like a nice cut down and like maybe just straight across the top, and then chop the bottom off high enough to where this bolt lines up with this on the back side, and this will bolt into that. And then through these little holes on the side here, I can just drill holes through this when it lines up, and then run a nut and bolt or whatever. I have these little set screws like these to where it'll look good, and I could possibly get some tiny little, so like right in here I've got those little nuts that hold on to the screws, and I could do that on the inside, and that may be what I'm going to do just to strengthen this up, because this is just really soft aluminum, and when everything is hooked up it sits flush, but it still is going to push itself out, and I don't want anything to be flexing on this more than it should. And to make things easier for myself, there's my Sawzall blades. I got some flush cut pliers. These are awesome for doing zip ties or just anything. And I went and picked up this riv nut kit. I'll get it open here for you guys so you can see what it looks like. So I wanted to buy one of these a long time ago. I just never did. I never really had a use for one, especially because I wasn't planning on doing anything for the Supra that wasn't going to be in the factory location. So hopefully this kit, I don't need that. I'm a guy, we don't read instructions. I can just put these in, and it came with all the bolts and everything. I just put it in, tighten her down, crimp it up. So I'm gonna figure out which one will best suit the mounts in there, and I'll take the frame of what I got and keep it straight as I can. And we're just gonna bring this, we'll put this in the car right now. That way I don't forget to put it in or anything. When I get out here, I don't have to get out of the car again. So that's good. And then I'm gonna just come back into my big mess. I did clean up all my metal shavings, and then I hacksawed the top piece off of this to check the height and it cleared. So, you know, that's really good. But kept the handle on so I could check fitment without having to move everything. And I did try to get a new fitting so I could hook up the actual, which nice about this too is I can put a rivet nut right in here now, and I don't have to use that stud. Because doing that stud turns this bracket too much out of an angle, so I'm not going to be able to reach to the actual spot that I want to. So, let's see if I can prop you guys back up here. I did this earlier today, and it worked really well. I just don't remember how I did it. I really need to invest in a good tripod. I'm sorry about the thing in the corner right here. Hopefully you guys can see me pretty clear. I'll figure that out when I'm editing this video. But I could turn this bracket now. And I could just boom, bop, bang, be done. Let's see if it just sits on good without being too much of a hassle. Yeah, it's pretty much of a hassle, you know. Everything that I'm doing today is just a hassle to me. But I could rivet nut all of these while I'm here. You know, while I'm here, that's a bad thing to keep going. That should be fine. I really like the position of that. So I don't know. I'm gonna grab the instructions because I've never used one of these before. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I'm idiosa. Put the wrong one in. That's not bad for a test fit though. Let's just do this. You're 555, you're done. Let's see this. Damn, man. Why must this be so difficult? Just this stupid thing under there. Okay, we'll try this again. All right, now I'm gonna take my big old bolt, 10 millimeter. Oh, guys, it worked. Sorry, I was probably really loud, but I am just so happy right now that this is actually working. That was hot. This one's gonna go at an angle, so I don't know how well it's gonna fit, but I'll give it a shot. Just drilling holes, man. Stupid carpet on my way. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Oh, that's so awesome. Rib nuts are the coolest thing ever. That is so sick. This thing is so solid, and it's only 2. I still could do the sides. I don't even think I'm going to need the sides. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. It means I could probably rib nut like everything. I could do it to everything. I'm so pumped right now. This is so freaking cool. This is probably like one of the coolest tools I think I've ever bought. I've only like properly used it twice. That thing is sick. I'm so hyped right now, and it's perfect right where I like it. I just gotta, the only thing that's gonna have to happen now is adjusting and getting it to lock in place. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. Now that I'm super duper hyped and all my motivation is back, I'm gonna try and go toss my phone on the charger for a little bit because I don't want it to die. So what I was showing you guys earlier with the bracket, now that I got Sawzall blades, I'll put it in the clamp. I'm gonna cut it up. I'll probably end up doing something janky to make it work, but we've almost successfully inserted a FANATEC simulator into a real drift car. FANATEC simulator e-brake. Into a real freaking drift car. Are you kidding me right now? That is so awesome. I am him right now. I feel like him. Look at those. That's so cool. And then I can just work on putting the interior back together. And then I gotta run the line, of course. But I'm gonna do that a different day. Because after this, I'm gonna put some new wheels on my truck and wash them, clean them up. And Jennifer's gonna get here. And I'm really excited to see her. Because I haven't seen her all day. We barely talked all day because I've been so busy and she's been so busy. And I really freaking love her. So I'm gonna be real excited when she gets here. I'm pumped, guys. Ah, that's so cool. Now, I definitely need to get like a nut and bolt set for that, for sure. Because I have a bunch, and only the M6 riv setting things are for like the normal Toyota 10mm nuts or bolts. You know, you've seen these before if you own a Toyota. And you've taken anything apart with a Toyota, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and get this done, and I'm going to throw you guys back on the charger because I don't want my phone to be dead when I come back to show you guys the finished product. So I'm going to go do that. And then I'll see you guys shortly. All right, just went and had a quick dinner. Need to get some M5 or M5 little bolts for that. I adjusted the rod on the inside so it's not under tension when I bolt it down. It's just right there, like how your brake pedal is. When you're not touching it, it's perfect. Yeah, so far we're looking good. I mean, that'll never be seen. You guys will obviously see it, but in the car, you're not going to see it. You're just going to see a FANATEC box. So I'm going to go ahead and bolt this little braquito on and then go put it in the car, because all I got to do after that is put my line on, and then I can put these bolts in when it's in the car. So everything is tight. There are no loose ends right now. The only thing I will need to do later, oh, you guys are really blurry on my lenses, that I'll need to do later is these side ones. Those will need to get bolted in, but it's actually like really tight. Oh no, that's what I dropped. No, I didn't. I don't know what I dropped. I dropped something. I don't know what it was. Thought I dropped this bolt, but I didn't. So let's go put this bad man bajamba back in the car. Oh no. Oh yeah, I did spill the box. Everything spilt it all. Spilt every little thing in there. Nope, that ain't going nowhere. To be honest, guys, I don't really care. I think this is perfect. Fifth gear. Yeah, I just moved it a little bit. I mean, how often am I gonna need to go to reverse like that crazy? You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm gonna reach over there and grab some of that stuff and try to put her back. Show you guys my finished product here. Decided to keep the interior. I think it looks great. Boxes in. I undid the factory e-brake because it didn't fit with this anymore, which I don't really care. I didn't really care, so I just need a new seat. I need to trim this up on the inside down here. It just barely slices itself, and it stops perfect. I'm just, you know, same but different. Same but different. What do you think, baby? I gotta run that line, drop it down below, and then bleed it, and then we'll be good. And hook the calipers up. I didn't get to that today. I actually made a huge mess over here, and I'm not gonna clean it up tonight. I'm just gonna put everything back in here.
There you go.
I got camera lady now. I still shift just fine. Oh yeah. Well, I was kind of talking to you.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just showing you that I can shift fine.
Yeah.
Reverse is a little weird. You have to hit the shifter, but it's flexible, so it, bop, bop, you know, wop, bop, you know.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. Yeah, you get it. She gets it. I gotta bolt this back up. Well, I had to. But that looks cool, right?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. It's pretty like. Although I was messing with something under here and it made my flasher bulb stop lighting up.
Oh.
I don't know what I did. I wish I could try it out, but I don't have the fitting for the lines right now. So I have to get that. But that's like perfect. Because I'll be sitting like, I'll probably sit a little bit. Well, no, this is probably perfect. Maybe a little bit farther back. Because I don't need to be like. And I kept this here too, because you know when we're driving and stuff, we're chilling.
Yeah.
We're going out on dates and whatever in the race car. And we gotta have somewhere to set our phones.
Oh.
Yeah. So I kept that, and then I kept the armrest. Look at that. How perfect is that? I need to bleed it, but I do hit in reverse. Push it over a little bit, but you know, I could do some new shifter detents or whatever and I'd be fine. But all my other gears, they clear just fine. Just reverse hits it a little bit, but this is a little wobbly in here, as you guys can see. So check that out. Mint. Good placement right next to the wheel. Be drifting, boom, you know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know this was pretty cool to me, so I hope you guys thought it was that cool. The next video for sure, I'm going to be hooking up the rear calipers and the lines and getting it all done and ready to go. So see you guys in the next one.
Bye.